Those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Carry for Chase
Shoot the
Edmonds.
gap.
And he will lose yardage here back
Let's
at
go,
the
Kenneth. That's how you start a fucking game.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. To throw is Murray. He's going to air one out.
Pick it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Here's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Call it a pickup of 3 and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and
touchdown, L.A. Jalen Guyton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
It's a good start.
The uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
No, you should return those, man. I've been giving them up a lot.
Start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine some blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
Second and 16.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Right back to Conner here on 1st.
God damn it.
And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Second and 10.
Murray now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McBride. And they'll get this down to the 10. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Murray a give to Edmonds on the option.
And he is in for 6.
Good drive.
Touchdown Cardinals. Chase
That sucks.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And
We
the
are not
Cardinals
deep
are
at
just
the
an
end.
extra point away from tying this game. Prater for the extra point.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 47 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
It's caught. Here's Langford. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. This complete to Langford. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And that's well executed.
That 2-4-6, I like that. I like that 2-4-6. That's a good defense. Yeah, you know. Huss knows.
And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
I like it, Huss. I like it.
Herbert operating from the red zone.
Wide open.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And so
come on, Eck, get in there, bro.
Out of bounds right there. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Look that one in, and it made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape for a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler, and he takes it in for a Charger
fight for me, Eck. Fight.
Austin Eckler, his 4th touchdown on the year, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7.
I'm gonna make you return it eventually.
The return man, Ty Johnson. And he returns this to the 22. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a give to Edmonds. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Well, the Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and picked up by the Chargers. Good job starting.
I think it's going to overturn it, but that's cool. It's a punt either way.
Yeah, it wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the
first
down
didn't.
marker. Forgot
No way.
to cover up and take care of the ball.
Running on 1st down, Eckler.
Nice tackle.
Surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Nice tackle.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Back to throw here, Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown.
Cook that man.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Yeah, you thought you had it. You thought you had it, too. Thought you had it.
And it's now 21-7.
He said, "Ole." That's in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On 2nd and 2, Murray. They'll go out to the flat for Edmonds.
I can't hit a fucking hit stick to save my life.
Just shy of the 45.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Play action. Now it's Murray.
Here we go. It's Star Dev. Star Dev with Mr. Bird. Let's go. That's a Dev trait. Love it.
You can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
The Cardinals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh. Oh, wow. What a bailout. Wow.
To the ground with another first down at the Chargers 33. That one good for 24 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Now Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Hit the block, somebody. Jesus Christ.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Eckler. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
The handoff, it's Eckler. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on second and inches. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
I'm kicking to the wind. This might be the fullback. I'm sorry if it is. I didn't mean to scuff this. Oh, okay, it didn't. Good.
Now here's Johnson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it.
I thought you were running.
Puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. He's at the 50, the 30, 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone. So we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Well, here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run here with Connor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Oh, should have snapped it.
Here's Murray.
Nice pass.
He's got his man. It's
good play. I take the blitz.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown.
Don't review it. It's a touchdown.
And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone.
3-score game. Nice play call.
And of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either.
I should have done that R1, huh?
Well. They'll try again from the 36 on
Just
2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Play action. It's Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
That's an absolute dot from Justin. Oh my God.
Show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target too.
That is a dot.
Right down the middle, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. Oh, he dropped
Almost
it.
had that.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back.
You'll get 3 out of this, aren't you?
Midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Again, they'll throw with Murray.
Oh, we gotta pick that off, man.
It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't.
Come on, man.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Scissors.
He'll get this to his running back.
Timeout. Let's go.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Scissors, scissors, scissors. You sneaky boy.
With the visiting Chargers on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will
I should have thrown the corner, but I'm stupid.
Not his best throw there, but where
So
we
I
sit
didn't.
right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 22.
But the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
He should have burnt him. That's tall, man. He should have had that.
When you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So after
I actually don't know who your corner was. He might have been fast. I have no idea.
On the give, this is Eckler. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for third down. Here's Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that. Why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
I'm going to flip that.
Herbert off of play action. Looking for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Good coverage.
Now play number 8 on this drive.
The running back too? I like that.
9 yards to pick up the first on third. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
Oh, wow.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that'll push the lead from 24
I thought that was going to be main coverage.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered,
I'm surprised.
A good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Did you overtop that?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've
got
a first down in the red zone. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They run the counter. Edmonds, he will push his way down to about the 14. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
8 yards to go on second down.
To throw is Murray.
Come on, rookie. Make a play.
Hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long,
wow.
with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, Murray. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. It took a pretty big risk.
Manned him up too. That's tough.
But hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because
I made him up. I crossed up the man zone
to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down. Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down.
This game is not over.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
This game is not over. 20-point game. That's easy.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You can make that up real quick. I have to keep throwing.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert.
Run off the line, please.
This is swung out to Eckler. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Can't get a win off the line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down.
It's a close. I'm going to change out of this. It's a close formation. Okay.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And this
Man, that Bowen kid is playing solid back there.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole.
He's making tackles.
4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Ooh, I had Langford. I thought you would carry Langford up the seam. What are you doing? Take Langford, bro.
I'm eking over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
I had him wide open. I thought you were going to carry him.
Just like
I was looking for R1.
Pass,
oh, I'm so bad.
Things up here for this next play.
I'm so bad. Wide open Langford. Come back to that.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against
Mike.
a 3rd and 6.
I see you.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Herbert.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not grounding. I'm outside the pocket. That rush was in there, bro. Fuck.
In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness.
That
tackle
was
the tackle.
in there.
You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly
wrong side of the field.
Herbert now. It's caught. Here's Langford.
Langy. Come on, Langy.
Up near the 45 at the 44. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Two, 4, 5 odd again.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender
2, 3,
right
6,
there
whatever
with
it's
him
called.
to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. On is the Chargers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third.
Dot.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That's a dot.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've
tried it out. That's why you have them in the
Nice run there,
playbook.
9 yards,
See if you can
and
get
it'll be
lucky.
second down. Final minute now of the third quarter. On 2nd and 1, Murray. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22.
Get in there,
And he
dude.
is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll buy some time right.
Come on, Langford, get the foot down.
He could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Glad I did a high pass, that's for sure.
Capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point right down the middle, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no? Just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
I wouldn't say contain because I'm a dumbass.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Heath.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
To try again after the sack. Murray.
That's out to the flat for Edmonds.
And he gets it down to the 32.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throwing now is Murray. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
Okay, rookie. Go off.
And many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. It's Eckler again.
The fuck?
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard.
How's Keenan Allen getting hurt on a fucking run play?
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today.
Ridiculous. How many injuries? This game has seen so many injuries.
Century mark, gotta have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
It's complete to Cook.
3 straight plays with an injury. 3 straight plays. What are we doing?
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Brandon,
PCL sprain. He's out forever.
Got some smiles on his faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
113 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
You're not gonna let me?
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Eckler.
Good shoot. Good shoot.
He will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you win 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now Edmonds. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Doug Costin, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray, flush to his right. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins.
You son of a bitch.
He's out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Going deep for Hopkins.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Now Murray's got to have this one. And this is caught. He hits more. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Murray now to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chargers, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.